Alright, time to talk about another one of these type of videos. Things wrong in comics and comics related from 2024. A very odd year, 2024, where a little more woke stuff basically, was trying to seep in, but people are just trying to calm down actually finally. But there's some stuff this year that I felt as though basically that was not happy with. Well, sadly this year for my family, I lost my grandma this year. Yep, I lost her back in May. So I lost my family, but she was 93 when she passed. I'm like, okay, she lived a long life. I decided to move on. I wasn't deeply sad by it like some people were, because I wasn't close to her like everybody else was. But well, she was with my grandpa. But moving on from that, we've had many deaths this year. Many deaths. So people like Tony Todd. Yeah, he passed away this year, believe it or not. Don Perlin, one of the co-creators of Moon Knight, passed this year. There was also James Earl Jones, Maggie Smith, Toby Keith. One of the stars of Charmed, I believe it was, yes, passed this year. It was, I think the actress who played one of the sisters, I think it was one who loved the show, I think it was, yes. Never met her, of course. There was also the actress who played the Yellow Car Ranger. She passed this year, too. Carl Winters, a.k.a. Apollo Creed. Yep, he passed away this year at 76. Toby Keith, 62. Louis Gossett Jr., not a very well known actor per se, from people like me. You know, I knew about this guy was because of the movies Iron Eagle. Yep, love these movies. I've seen pretty much every single one. I have sadly never seen Roots. I know that he probably got a star in that series, but love his time in that one. O.J. Simpson. Yes, I do know about basically the thing that he went through in the early 90s. Last I saw him also on Naked movies. One of Star Wars Lord of the Rings, the guy who played, I believe, was the King. I remember this guy. He was in Two Towers. Bernard Hill. He played one of the kings from the movie. Donald Sutherland, the father of Kiefer Sutherland, he passed away this year. I was talking to somebody about this when he passed away, when he was in the movie Iron Eagle. With his passing, the only major actor from the movie still left alive is Clint Eastwood. Because I looked up when these actors passed away. I mean, like, Telus passed away in, like, I think it was, like, the late 80s. Let's see, Don Cheadle, I think he passed away in the early 2000s. So, with his passing, you have one major star from the movie Kelly's Heroes. Not very well in the movie, but it's a great movie to watch. Martin Mull, who was in shows like Sabrina Teenage Witch as Sabrina's principal, and he was also in the movie Clue. Shelley Duvall, the star of The Shining. Best 75. Yep. Oh yeah, with Shannon Dorothy. She was one from Charmed. Yeah, the original voice actress for Misty from Pokemon, she passed away this year at the age of 55. We also had Sid Vicious pass away this year, 63. Yeah, he I heard he was sick for quite a while, but he passed away back in August. James Earl Jones with 83. Chris Christopherson. My dad knows this guy as well. He passed away this year too. He knows him as a songwriter. I know him as basically Abraham Whistler from Blade, from the Blade movies. Yep. And I think that's it. I think it was like Don Perlman, a few others. I know that for comic creators, major ones, you have people like Akira Toriyama, awesome guy. Never met in person, but who does not know him as the creator of Dragon Ball Z? We had John Cassidy passed away this year. Never met the guy, but amazing artist. Ed Pusker, he committed suicide due to cyberbullying. And the person who basically did cyberbullying was honored for an award. Ryan Blofeld was very sad by the man's death. And he went on social media and he basically just blasted the people who basically bullying this man. This man was actually he was a close friend of his. He was a rapper who wrote like X-Men Grand Design, which is amazing, by the way. Yeah, he wrote and drew that. Of course, Don Perlman, one of the co-creators of Moon Knight. Carl Malone, co-creator of Fry. Characters with Buff Vampire Slayer. I think that's it for comic creators past this year. Yeah. Never any of the ones past this year, but sad we can't change these people's work anymore. Okay, so I got that out of the way. Okay, talk about that. Minor thing. This I saw was recently for the relaunch of Iron Man. The artist had to reskin Melinda May. You know, the character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. who's a Chinese American. They made her black with a tight hair, with a tight ponytail. I'm like, what? I saw this and I'm like, what in the heck is the artist thinking? That's not. I guess if I get you include with black characters, fine. But Melinda May is Asian, not black. I thought this was a stupid idea. Read the first issue of Iron Man #1 that came up recently, and you'll see it. The artwork for Tombstone vs. Kingpin during Gang War. I've talked about this. Marvel pushing the tie-ins for Blood Hunt over the main book because the book felt like basically a lot of stuff was left too much of tie-ins this year. Like, I get the fact Marvel loves having tie-ins, But I feel as though too much of the story was how he handled tie-ins. Yeah. Absolute Power. Which a lot of people point out that, oh yeah, this is basically a rip-out of the Cataclysm arc from Justice League Limited. It is. I've also pointed out to people that this also is a remake of Legends. And who was asking for this event? DC Editorial was. Oh, this is a big one right here. Comic creators have a meltdown over the recent election. Yes, several major comic creators had to have a complete meltdown on Twitter over the fact that Donald Trump won the election. I am not kidding about that. The only comic creators I've heard of basically that happened with them was Mark Waid and Kelly Sue Honig. I enjoy these people's work, but my gosh. Get over it. Trump won. Move on. A pissy fit. Oh, this is my friend Timmy. He would love the fact I brought this up. DC refusing to undo Tim Drake being bisexual. Yeah, DC's not going to do it. Basically refusing to do this. Like, people do not want to be bisexual. People want straight people with Stephanie Brown, not people with this guy Barney. Which, in my opinion, was a stupid idea in the first place. And yet DC still has not done it yet. For no reason. Thank God his comic got canceled. He was doing that was stupid. The attempt to turn Dazzler into a lesbian. Whose brother was this bullcrap? Yeah, seriously. Marvel ending James's Captain America after 16 issues. I'm like, really? Yeah, this is an amazing book. It's ending at 16 issues. Don't know why. The ending of Zeb Wells' Amazing Spider-Man run. Yeah, it's like the whole thing with the last story was pretty much a disappointment. I'll talk more about that when I get a chance to talk about the last trade. Star Wars The Acolyte. Oh boy. This was bad. Oh my gosh, this was so bad. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I heard it was really bad. This better book basically is like Spider-Man 2. Who was asking for this? Yeah, a lot of people are asking the same question. Somebody a weird month. Issue 25, Fantastic Four. Yeah, Johnny Storm sleeping with an alien centipede woman. Why? I get the fact he likes women, but this was so stupid. A bug. Seriously. Or, let's have the Ghost Rider ride a wheelchair. Yes, a freaking wheelchair. You look at some of my comics coming that month from Marvel DC, like, wow, this is so bizarre. Yeah, weird. And here's the thing, Marvel also ended 3 female solo titles this year. I'm like, why? Why would you end these books? They ended Sensational Spider-Man, Sensational She-Hulk, Captain Marvel at only 10 issues. Sensational Spider-Man, well, there's also 10 issues. Heck, even the most recent volume with Spider-Man was also 10 issues. I'm like, why? Like, if you think right now of Marvel, like, what female book is published right now of Marvel? Off the top of my head, it's published right now. Probably Spider-Gwen. Aside from her, there is like that's ongoing. I think the only one I can think of was probably Phoenix and Storm, and that's it. Well, here's what DC has: Batgirl, Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy. 5 female books. Marvel's got like 2. Yeah, here's another one with a weird edition. Giving Black Widow a symbiote. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Giant Size, the 50th anniversary. Yeah, a lot of them were not that. A lot of them were okay, but it were very disappointing. Marvel Gods. Get this. So, I'll talk more about this. Basically, this book costs a lot. I'll talk more about this when I talk about. I'll be back. DC charging $5 to $6 for 22-page comics. Yeah, this was a stupid idea. The New Punisher, who had a book published for 4 issues, and then book just ends, and then he shows up in the Daredevil Woman Without Fear miniseries. Has been since then. And here's the thing, I look at this guy, he looks like basically like a rip-out of Cyberman 2099. Heck, his real name is Jake. Heck, when he first meets Elektra, it's like, she's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm the Punisher. And I'm reading him like, no, you're not. Frank Castle's Punisher, you are an imposter. And by the way, has Frank Castle seen since the end of his last run? No, not really. Blade. Yeah, Robert ended his book after only 10 issues. Though, it seems like Marvel just doesn't know what to do with him. And here's another thing related to Blade. Marvel hiding Doctor Doom, like, okay, he becomes Sorcerer Supreme at the end of Blood Hunt, and then nothing. Like, we don't hear anything. Like, there's no, like, this little bit Doom thing, yes, but is this a promotion for One World of Doom to come out next year? I'm like, why couldn't you use it sooner? I felt like this one had no build-up at all. Except maybe Doctor Doom show up in Amazing Spider-Man. Aside from that, he hasn't really done very much at all. Yeah, that's about hiding what they're doing with him. That's the thing. And last but not least, anime series are going to hiatus due to production issues. Yes, production issues. Now, I don't think the fault is on the voice actors or the scriptwriters. It's not their fault. It is my personal theory that the animators are having a pay dispute with either a pay dispute or they're just falling behind on the shows. And these falling shows are on hiatus because of production issues. Our Last Kid Rise of the World, One Piece, not ReZero. That one basically they planned that way. Freya is Return to the Dungeon. I think that's it. Yeah. But that's also I can think of basically stuff that's wrong that came out this year. If there's anything I missed for comic related, please feel free to list down comments below. I'll list up all this I can on top of my head. Yep. But yeah, let's take a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, do the like button. Well, next up, I'm starting up Dawn to Dawn.